What's going on, guys? Welcome back into the channel. Today, Superstar X Factor abilities in Madden 21 franchise, and we're going to be covering both aspects of the game here, and that starts out with talking about offline and online franchise. Now, there are two different steps to be taken on each on both offline and online. So we're going to hop into offline here first. Now, once you have your years, because I'm actually going to use Tom Brady as an example to change his. Now, we can go right into the preseason. Actually, it doesn't matter. We're going to hop right into this. This is actually very simple. So, as we are into it now, as you can see, we have Tom Brady here. Now, what we are actually going to do is we are actually going to go into adjust lineup. And as you guys can see, we're going to actually go into Tom Brady. What our overall goal is, we're actually trying to change the abilities he has. So as you guys can see, he has, now let's go over to abilities. He has a Superstar X Factor trait, and here are his 5 abilities. As you can see, his Pro Reads X Factor, you have 5 abilities. Now, you can't do anything. I'll try to tap X on these. I can't do a thing. I am an offline franchise, so we're going to go into this first. He does have decent, okay abilities, but I mean, we can always change these and to our liking. Sorry guys for the internet connection. We are decent enough to be able to run this, so we're just fine. Moving along here with Superstar abilities here. What you're actually going to want to do, if you're going to want to, change. Now, you can do this multiple times over and over and over for players on your roster that you want to change. So we know that regardless, we can change Chris Godwin, we can change Gronk's abilities, we can change Brady's abilities, Mike Evans, on and on and on, etc., etc. But what we're actually going to do is we're going to back out, and we're actually going to go into user management, and we're actually going to hit the retire option. Now, you're not going to want to officially retire, because that'll just back you out of the whole entire franchise, and the franchise will just end. So do not, when you go into this, do not hit the retire from the league tab. Actually go ahead and create a new character, and you're going to want to hit yes on this. Now you're going to actually want to go back into the Buccaneers, which I'll just go back over to the Buccaneers, which is right here. And what you're actually going to want to do, the player that you have chosen that you want to change the abilities for, you're going to want to actually go into player mode. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to change your role, and you're actually going to go player. Now, you're going to want to go active player, because you're not going to want to create a player. You're just going to go with the player that you're trying to change the abilities for. And right now we're doing Tom Brady as an example. So we're going to go ahead and tap on Tom Brady here. Now we're going to go ahead and start playing. We're going to tap on that. We're going to hit continue, and now it shows all the abilities. So we're actually going to want to scroll all the way over to abilities here, and now we're able to actually, as you can see, the select option down there for X. Now you're actually able to select on these, and now it's going to give you the ability to actually go ahead and choose abilities that you would like to set out. Now you like Hot Route Master, you can keep Hot Route Master, but now you can change things. Now, so Hot Route Master is perfect for Brady. Conductor, I feel like we can change that. We can go ahead and we can go with, honestly, Pocket Deadeye is perfect. I don't believe he has Pocket Deadeye. And for someone like Tom Brady, Pocket Deadeye might be something that you guys might want to go ahead and do. So actually, we're going to go ahead and go with Pocket Deadeye. Now, this is very similar to online, but this is offline. Set feet lead, we can go ahead and change that. We can actually go no look Deadeye, which is actually crazy. Let's go ahead and put no look Deadeye on Tom Brady. That's actually very good. And then we could actually, these are unlockable for whatever reason. So what we can do though is we can put one of these. Now we can put Gunslinger on Tom Brady, which these abilities are absolutely ridiculous to have on Tom Brady. And then you have Escape Artist. That is it. We can only put that for protected. So now we know we have Hot Route Master. We could change these at any time within the franchise. We can always back out, go into player mode, and then go back into this. Now you're not officially retiring. So as you guys can see, we have the abilities laid out, and we can change this at any time and go back into it. But this is the 5 abilities I have decided to roll with. So now I'm going to back out. Once you have decided that, and you have decided what abilities you guys want to roll with, you're going to want to do the exact same thing. You're going to go over to user management, user teams, and you're actually going to want to let me see here. Actually, yeah, same thing applies. You're actually going to want to go over to user management. This is what I meant to say, not user teams. You're actually going to go and actually want to hit the retire tab again. Now, what you're going to want to do, again, you're not going to want to retire from the league, or else Tom Brady is done. That means the whole entire franchise is done. What you're going to want to do, create a new character, and you hit yes. Now you're going to just want to go back into the Buccaneers again, which wherever they are. Not sure where they're at, but we're going to go ahead and find the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here. Here they are. So we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we're just going to go ahead and continue with Bruce Arians here. And it'll take us right back into where we were. But only this time, Tom Brady is actually going to have a different set of abilities that we just put on him. We're going to go into adjust lineup, and keep in mind what I just put on him through the player mode, and then back into here. Now you should be able to see, if I go over to abilities, what type of abilities that we actually have on him. And now you're actually going to see what I actually just put on him. And now we have Hot Route Master, Pocket Deadeye, No Look Deadeye, Gunslinger, and Protected. Again, see, you can hear that. And I'm trying to tap on them, and I can't do that. Again, you can do this for anybody, and you can repeat this process over and over and over to be able to get your abilities for your Superstar and or Superstar X Factor abilities. Now, this is very helpful because I know a lot of people definitely would love to change the abilities on players. Obviously, these are crazy abilities that not many people would have realized that you can put on Tom Brady, but you can with this easy trick. Now, this is just for offline. We're going to go into we're going to back out of this, and I'm going to use a different player for as an example. So as you guys can see, we did it for offline here, and we're actually going to back out. Now we're going to go into a cloud franchise. So that was an offline. Now we're actually going to go to create a new league, and we're going to cloud franchise, which is online franchise, and we're going to hit use active roster here. This one is really helpful because I know a lot of people play franchises with other friends and stuff like that, so I know this is really going to be helpful. I believe I'm going to go with Christian McCaffrey as an example here. Really easy just to lay out and show you guys his abilities, and try to change the abilities here. Now, this is actually way easier than it is for offline, believe it or not. So we're going to go over to the Panthers here. Let me find the Panthers, and here we are, Christian McCaffrey, and we're actually just going ahead and start playing in the preseason. Very easy right here. Recommend a lot of you guys to do this because it's not like you're really not challenging yourself or challenging yourself for any aspects like that. You're just enhancing your ability to have more fun within the franchise. So actually what you're going to want to do now in online franchise to achieve this, you're going to want to go to my team and roster here. And what's going to happen is you're going to want to go to the player again that you want to do this with. Now we're going to go ahead and select Christian McCaffrey here in this, and if you go over, you can actually see right away. Again, you have to go over to the abilities tab. You can see that he has ankle breaker as his X factor, and now you have evasive and you have leapfrog. Now, obviously pretty decent, but you want to achieve something else. You want to get other abilities to achieve with ankle breaker, and a new set of abilities to go with this ankle breaker. What we're going to want to do, and keep this in mind for evasive and leapfrog, so you guys know that when we go back into it, they're going to be different. So we're going to back out of this, and we're actually going to edit the player. Now we're going to actually put Christian McCaffrey at any other position. It does not matter what position you put him at. I could put him at quarterback. I can put at whatever. It does not matter. For right now, we're just going to put him at receiver. It doesn't really matter. And what's going to happen is we're actually going to go over to receiver, and we have Christian McCaffrey here. Now what's going to happen is we're actually going to edit the player here, and we are going to put him back at running back. as soon as it gives me the ability to. Okay, now we can put him back at running back, and you guys are going to see he's going to have a complete new set of abilities here on his X Factor. So let's go over, and we're going to go over to his abilities, and there you have it. As you can tell, he had leapfrog and something else. Now again, he now has grab and go and backfield mismatch. You could literally tailor this and do this over and over and over to the set of abilities that you would like him to have within your franchise. So I'm going to do this one more time, and we're actually going to go over to overview. We're going to, again, keep in mind, we have grab and go, backfield mismatch. We're going to add him again. And for right now, I'm just going to toss him at quarterback. You can do the same positions over and over and over. I'm just mixing it up. Go over to quarterback, take Christian McCaffrey. Again, you edit the player. Easy said, and really easy done here. Again, you do the same things apply, and you put him at running back. All you have to do is back out here. You go over to running back, and you're going to see two new abilities, again, pop up. And again, now we have short in elite, and we have short out elite. And if this is something that you like and you want both of these, then that's what you keep, and you tailor this to, you get the abilities that you actually would like to achieve and want on your superstar or superstar X Factor ability. So that is basically going to wrap it up for the video. If this really did help you out and understanding how to change a player's superstar X Factor ability within online and offline franchise, and this help you out, please consider leaving a comment down below, and consider maybe dropping a like and a sub down below. That really helped the channel out. But that is going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. I'll be coming out for some more franchise tip videos out in the future, but that is going to wrap it up. Have a good night, everybody.